Sorry about that, y'all. Jackson, thank you for letting me know I was on mute. I wanted to thank Ben. Oh crap! What happened? Oh, getting a. Oh, there it is. All right, I think we're good now. All right, yeah. Um, Jackson, thank you for the likes. So yeah, my thing is like, I've been. If you go back, if you've been here, whether you've just been chilling in the background, and I'm making a few trades too. I put Abdul Carter on the trade block just because I'm scanning the team. I was scanning the team for any teams that I feel that we may see in the playoffs that could potentially, cause us issues or have just bad juju being on the team. Mostly are AFC teams. I think that's where I'm gonna start doing my trades going forward is with the AFC instead of trading with the NFC. Kind of stay away from the NFC teams. Yeah, linemen are what do you call it? Linemen are okay. If you get somebody from the line or from a tight end or something like that or a wide receiver, that's okay. But more like defense and stuff like that, those are the people like with Abdul Carter. He was kind of a random pickup. So we're gonna put Carter out there on the trade block. We're gonna see what he's gonna get us, and we gotta cut one person. So maybe what we can do is instead of waiting for Abdul Carter to get us a trade, we'll just go hunt down a trade. I think Abdul has, if I'm not mistaken, Abdul has. Well, first of all, let's also think of a position that we're trying to get better at, or do we want to go with the picks? Because we're one person over. So if we were to say trade Abdul Carter, Anthony, what's up with you, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Jackson, thank you for the likes and thank you for the likes. And that, yeah, I built the team. It's the second year for it. Abdul Carter. Now, Carter came up in North Philly, but he does play for the Giants. But at the same time, you got to respect the fact that the man played. How you doing? How's the team? The team going pretty well. We're about 12 or 13 and 0. We're one person over right now. I just got Caleb, Caleb, our member that joined across to Jackson. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Caleb, our member that joined across all our platforms, got his player recently, and we're one person over. So I'm looking at possibly trading Abdul Carter, who's a Giant, to somebody. Then I'm trying to see, number one, I'm trying to see who goes green. The Bears went green. Okay, the Browns are green. There's nobody I really want from the Browns. The Chargers are green. Let's do this. Let's see what position are we maybe a little older at, or we could use a little bit more help at. We could definitely use a young, like, top flight tight end. We could definitely use that. Bowers plays for the Giants now. I had Bowers, but he plays for the Giants now. And then Puka Nacua also plays for the Giants. You could go Hawkinson. Hawkinson's 29 years old. You could also go David Njoku. And I'm a big fan of David Njoku. But David Njoku is also about to be in his 10th year in the league. So what you would want to do is you would want to come over to here and go by age and see who's the next young boy that stepped up. Okay, you got Colston Loveland. Okay, and then you got Brock Bowers, of course. And then Tyler Warren. And then Tucker Kraft. And then Kyle Pitts. Sam Laporta. And let's say, then you got Trey McBride from the Cardinals, who's actually a 95. That man might be a 99 before it's over. Caleb, yo! Let me show you your player, man. You came in just at the right time. We can function with your player here a little bit. Finally, Caleb shows up to see his player. Caleb, I introduce you to your player. We're going to go into the edit right now while you're here. Anything you don't like, you didn't like. Also, I want to know, do you want to be a tight end? I made you a Sam-style linebacker. You're a strong side linebacker. This is your player. 49. I need you to tell me what college you want to be. I'm giving. Oh wait. Whoa. Now. We don't play that. Anyway. So yeah. Wyland, how you get a player is. Hold on one second. Waylon, how you get a player is you go to the red brand, the green brand, join up over there, Nothing paid wise, no money required. Just go over to the red brand, subscribe. Go over to the green brand, subscribe. Go over to X. If you have an X profile, okay, go over there and follow. And once you do all that, let me know, and I will add you a player either into our team or another team in the NFL. Caleb, this is your strong side linebacker that I made for you. You are 92. You are, appearance-wise, you are, I think, how tall you are weight-wise. You are not a problem. You're muscular at 6'3", 232. Okay, and you said send him to LSU. Okay, let's get him going right here. Okay, man said LSU. Well, I went the long way too. I should have went the. Let's go to. Oh, what the hell? Here we go. LSU. Send him to the Tigers. All right, now I got you on the Tigers. I got you as a 49, and I got Caleb, your fave, as your strong side linebacker. Now, Caleb, what other offensive position would you like? We normally do 2 players. So you have one on defense, and you could put one on offense. Currently, I would say the position where you would get the most like reps, like and actually make a difference on the team, will probably be tight end. What do you think? Carter, thank you for the mics. Thank you for the mics. Ben, welcome back. Let me double check and make sure nobody popped up on any other chats. No, we're good. Yep, we're still good. Okay, so let me go find you a rookie tight end. Do I have any? First of all, let's see if we have any draft picks. Number one, we have no draft picks. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to try to trade a person for. We're going to have to trade a person to bring you on as a tight end, which isn't a problem. I just want to find the right person to trade away. I think I'm going to trade this because Leo Chenal has only been in the league 4 years. He's already 87. Fusaid, he's nice. He's a superstar, but I can probably trade him back to the Jaguars or somewhere and get a rookie tight end and a good pick. So let's go and find a very, very, very low-rated rookie tight end, so that way we can make the pick work very well for us and possibly get a first. And we need a rookie. We have a 60 rookie right here named Jonathan Brandt. Jonathan. He is a 60. He's very low. Okay. Let's see, where was he drafted? Or was he drafted? He is undrafted. Yeah, your other players undrafted too. So you would have 2 walk-ons. That's a good story, man, to have 2 walk-on players. So let's see if we was to trade for Bryant, and let's say you need a will side linebacker, right? Okay, I got a will for you. I got my man Fusaid over here. How about for Fusaid though, man? I'm gonna need that first round pick, bro. You're gonna have to give me that first. Bruh, seriously, for an 84 linebacker? Are you serious? 28. Are you serious? You playing the game today? I have no guarantees on that, Ben. Crap. I gotta go after that first, so let's do this. Let's go by 32s. And, oh, you know what? Let's go to the... Okay, so the Browns have interest. And they have a 22-year-old cornerback. The Buccaneers have interest, and they're offering Levante David. Oh, because he's a good player. What am I thinking? Yeah, he's a pretty good player. The Browns have interest. A two-way walk-on to become superstars if they do will be a hell of a story. That's what I'm talking about. You know, making RPG stories happen. This is some movie stuff right here. How long has he been on the team? He's a year player? I don't want a year player. I want a rookie player. Tell me you have a rookie tight end, bro. Come on, rookie. Oh, he's 1 year. We need a rookie so that... Well, hold on. What's him? Okay, we got a rookie. Okay, I want him. I don't want that guy. And I want a first, too. A first or at least like a... Maybe like... I'm trying to think like... All right, yeah, you have a late first. You have a 29, bro. Come on about this 29, bro. Oh my God, they got 3 first-round picks. What about a 28? I can always flip a 28, a later pick. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and settle up for a 2nd-round pick. Oh, you know what? Wait. Let's go at this another way. Is there any rookie tight ends in free agency? Oh, they released Penny Ford. Wow, they released Penny Ford. That must have recently just happened too. Let's see here. Rookies that are not on a team would be, looks like, none. Gonna have to work through the okay, let's go to the trade block and see what's there. See what tight ends. Okay, we got a future starter. I'm looking for those CPU players. Yeah, we got somebody on the Bills, and they're looking for a will side linebacker, but he's been there a year. Got someone on the Vikings. They're looking for a Mike, 1 year. Broncos, Buccaneers is 3 years. 25. The age will tell you. The Giants, no. Cardinals, 24, 2 years. Should get Musgrave. No, what we're doing is we're creating Caleb's player. We need a rookie. Tight end, so that way he can what do you call it? He can work out his tight end, and then you know what? I could probably just trade Kyle Pitts and do it straight up. And maybe if I put the first with it, yeah, let's do it that way. Let's get Bryant, right? But what we're going to do, because we're not going to be using Caleb Williams, and you're going to be taking Caleb Williams' spot, we're already over 1 spot, right? So I value the pick. So let's do Fusaid, and somebody would have to go. I would love to. I want to keep Kyle Pitts. Chanel's hurt, I think. Chanel's hurt, so he can't be traded. Let's do Fusaid, and we'll do a lower rated pick. Instead of the first, I'm willing to go with a second. We have no picks. Musgrave or Gadsden, okay. Yeah, it's mainly, okay, I just want to make sure everything was running well, because I think it was I'm not going to say what platform it was, but I think the platform I was using to stream just now was a little weird, so I switched it up. Let me ask you this. Is he worth a 30-second pick? Because if he's worth a 30-second pick, I could always, trade a really good player for that Bo Bryant. That's what I'm trying to understand. I don't want to trade, because I can always go get let me go by the picks. Because I can always go, because I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to trade a really good player for some 60 player. And then it's I could have got my number 32 back, because I won the Super Bowl last year. So whoever I gave 32 to is actually the one. See, the Browns going to load up this year. They good. They're not trying to come up off anything. They lost the season and they know it. So they made away like bandits with all them picks. They came up off of Myles Garrett. They can retool their team completely. I don't even remember where I sent the 32 to. I didn't trade it with so many teams this year. Lions have 30, and they're looking for a will side linebacker. Okay, but I wouldn't want to send them to the Lions. The Panthers. Okay, the Panthers have 32. I would give 32 for, or you know what? Let's see. Yeah, because the Lions are good. The Lions are a good team, but 30 would be better than 32. I mean, that's just common sense. If you can jump up. Or let's see if you can get 22 from them. They're looking for a will side linebacker. Okay. You might be able to get 23. Okay. 30 is better than 32. Oh, okay. They don't even believe him to be a to be a what's the name. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Y'all were looking for a linebacker, but because y'all want to hold on to the picks, hopefully y'all find somebody better. Anyway, the Panthers, 32. Okay, so what interest do we have? This tight end and somebody from the Browns. It's a low-key gamble, though. I don't know, low-key. I mean, you could always run the table and say, like, okay, I'm going to... Because he obviously is not worth a first-round pick to outside teams, right? But then there's people like Abdul Carter who is, and I was looking just now to trade Abdul Carter, and I'm going to be trading Abdul Carter from the team. I would rather keep him, right? I'm going to be trading Carter just off the fact that it's a giant and it's not rubbing me the right way keeping him on the team. No, what's good with you? Dizzy41K. Welcome to 51 Dynasty community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay, so this is what we're going to do is a little bit of a management system. This is what we're going to do. We're going to send what's his name? We're going to send Jeremiah Trotter just for this game. We're going to send Jeremiah Trotter down to the practice squad, right? So that puts us under the 1 week. Then we're going to jump forward a week, and we're going to see what we get offered for Abdul Carter. Because some of the best trades come from the offered trades. So let's see what we get offered first. And then, depending on what we get offered for Carter, I'm going to take Carter's offer because Carter is the better player, and Carter's more easier to replace than a linebacker. Linebackers right now, I don't know what's going on, but linebackers that are true linebackers are hard to find. Now, you can find edge people that can play linebackers. I just got book-in busters. Book-in busters. I know there's offers with Abdul Carter. There's no way there isn't. See, told you. There's no way there's no offers for Abdul Carter. Okay, you got Jordan Addison. Okay. Tony Pollard. Less than what I thought. Okay. Mike Cashman. All right. Jake Beck. Hubbard. Williams. Okay. Tristan Wirfs. You would give me back Tristan Wirfs for Abdul Carter. Man, if you gave me back Tristan Wirfs for Abdul Carter, I got to take that. Ain't no way in the world I ain't taking one of the best left tackles in the NFL. I'm sorry. That trade right there, that trade beats everybody. That trade just jumped in. I don't think there's anybody out here. Yup. There ain't nobody. The Jaguars and me just came to an agreement. I regretted actually trading Tristan Wirfs. So can I counter? You know what? Let's just take the offer. Go ahead and roll with it. Go ahead and do your thing. Yup. Traded. No way in the world I would not get the best. I would not get one of the best left tackles in the NFL back on your team. Are you serious? To bolster that line? Are you serious right now? Okay, so now the line is back intact, but we also, with that tight end, we have to make a decision there. So what we're going to do is now, is Chanel healthy? Okay. Nothing against you, Chanel, but you are a Chief. And the linebacker from Browns, we're going to go and we're going to throw him in. And now what we're going to see is anybody offering a first for him? Nobody's offering a first for Chanel? Okay. So we're gonna be fair about it. That way the Chiefs aren't just screwed over. The Chiefs are looking for a Samsung linebacker. I'm looking for a first. Whoever hold on, wait, let's see who's looking for a Sam linebacker. Send the ball, send Chanel somewhere. Somebody gotta be looking. Nobody looking for a Sam. Everybody looking for Mikes, Wills. People straight. You know the thing about it, people are starting to train strong sides too. To be honest, I'm starting to notice that. Yeah, nobody was looking for a Sam. Let's get some offers in for him before he has no value. Okay, the Chiefs are offering Nick Bolton. I'm saying they can keep really Nick. Oh, they don't have a first round pick this year. No. Then you can't have him back. Sorry. I got to go with first round picks. The Dolphins. How about the 49ers? You know, I know there's who else is out there that's been, you know what? The Jaguars just did good business with me. I would say y'all got a first, because I would tell you like this. I would do good business with y'all. No, how about the Niners? That's true. help the Niners out. That's my family. One of my family members' team going over there to the Niners. Y'all got to come up off first, though. If y'all want him, y'all got to come. It's like a number 8, too. I don't know. Ooh. I give you a 4th or a 5th to get that number 8. Let's go. How about a 4th? How about a 4th and a 7th? How about a 4th and a 6th? We went from having no picks in the draft to having the number 4 pick, supposedly. Let me see what that says. We went from having no picks in the draft to having the number 8 pick in the draft. Top 10. Yeah, Leo Chenal's gone. And Abdul Carter. Okay, so we got to get this tight end here for Caleb. Now, we still got, they being stingy with these tight ends. And I don't, you know what? Let me see. Who do I have on the practice squad? I mean, not none of my super players, but I mean, we just got Tristan Wirfs back. What the hell? No picks to a top. Are you sure I'm saying? No picks to a top 10 pick. Like, that's, see how this, I'm telling you, this stuff run, when you run it correctly, it runs like an RPG. It doesn't run like a football game. Like, when you franchise football, it's like basically a story, in a way. We got some good linebackers. These are good defensive tackles right here. I don't want to move them. Okay, so what we can do, we can definitely move Gunnar Helm. Gunnar can be moved, and hopefully Gunnar gets us that guy from the Browns. Hopefully we can trade Gunnar. He's because I want to keep Kyle Pitts, and we're currently at, what are we at right now? We're at 53. Okay, so that means that if I'm not mistaken, yes, Kyle Pitts and you guys can all be out there at once. But we have to trade you to, hopefully they give me the ball, Grant. Was it Grant? Where was he? I don't know what team he was on. I know what he looks like, or his name. Wasn't it Grant or something? There he is. He was on the Browns. I mean, the Titans. I mean, what do you call it? The Bears. Okay, and then I'm going to swing for a first-round pick. Okay, how about a second? Okay, how about no picks, period? You know, I'll roll with that. I needed the player more than I needed the picks. GG from a Cowboys fan. Oh, man, let me tell you something, man. If you're new over here, and I ain't even got to lie, I ain't got to make it up. If you go back to the Red Brand or you go to this website that I'm about to drop right now in the chat, you will see that I've been talking about this football since Madden came out, and I said the Dallas Cowboys is a good team, and this is our division, basically. We're going to be fighting it out for the rest of the year, especially seeing as how, what's that boy's name? Jaden Daniels done popped his elbow, and the Giants dude hurt as well. So I look at it like this going to come down to us and the Cowboys once again, you know, in the playoffs probably. Hopefully we do get the first round bye, so you guys got to play somebody else. I'm not trying to play y'all right out the bat. Hold on one second. White, welcome to the 51 Dynasty community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Angel, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. What was that? Oh, okay. Black Friday. I'll tell you, my phone been blowing up. It's been Black Friday for the longest ball. Okay, now also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, Caleb is our new member to the community, and Caleb's tight end is going to be set up right now. So we're going to be making Caleb a tight end. His player comes from LSU. Caleb, if you're in the chat, drop your 299s that you want. If not, I will pick them out for you. See, his other player was from LSU, so I'm assuming he wants to send this player to LSU as well. There you go, LSU, and we're gonna go with also Caleb. Just to let you know, we have an opening in the mod room, so if you would like to apply to be a mod, just to explain to you what it is. So moderators are not required to be like present on every stream or in the full stream, but you have to be at least one or two, or really at least if I do like say 7 a week or 6 a week, you should at least try to be present at least 3 or 4 of them. And then if you're gonna miss an extended period of time, let me know. But if that is something you're interested in, let me know. I can write down a note and then we can kind of pay attention to you. Yeah, Caleb's here, so I'm explaining to him that, you know, with everybody else being taken out of the mod chip, you know, with you guys being able to pay attention, that if he wanted to be a mod, we could put down a note and have him, you know, go through the process. Because we do have openings now. He put his 99s in, though. That's why I'm creating this player now. He's going to be a tight end and a Sam linebacker. Manny over here got to play against me as a daggone quarterback. You know, Manny. Manny got to go against me. Okay, so 99 catching and 99 speed. Oh, that's going to be a good tight end right there. Oh, wait. You're 22, 21, 20. Okay, and then let's go Superstar X Factor. 99 speed, 90 acceleration, 99 catching. We're going to do 85 agility, 90 acceleration, 85 strength, 85 awareness. What team he going to be on? Ours. He's going to be on mine. Break tackle at 85. I can send you. I don't have any new players that I picked up. Why can't he be on my team? Why does he have to go somewhere else? Explain that to me. Yeah, I'm interested, but I also got to check if I do that schedule because I joined basketball. Okay, cool. So when things calm down for you, just let me know. You know, that's why I wanted to at least get your player in, so that way we can have your player rolling with the team. Let's see here. But yeah, that's not something that expires today. So don't feel like, hey, if you're in a position where you can't, all right, I'll be here, Manny. Don't feel like if you're in a position where you can't, you know, do it right now that, okay, you know, it goes away or something. I know who you are. I know the name Caleb, and I know that you're, you know, you've joined all our community, so that doesn't go away. Ben, like I said, there's no guarantee on that. It's the middle of the night. I'm working on players and schedules and stuff, man. You know, I believe it's always on Wednesdays and Fridays, so it's a double. What position you playing in basketball, man? Yeah, it's not like I'm not saying it won't happen, Ben, but it's like almost 9 o'clock now, so maybe I might get to that. I shouldn't be doing too many trades. Yeah, what position you playing in basketball, man? You said you trying out for, are you trying out for basketball, or are you just literally going to be playing basketball? All right, Ben. You have a good rest of your night, man. Thank you for being a part of the stream, and thank you for being the mod, man. You have a good rest of your night, and good luck to your Niners. Let's go with break sack. Oh, that's playoff. That's quarterback crap. Let's see here. Toughness. Yeah, I definitely. What's tomorrow? Monday? Yeah, I definitely will be live tomorrow. Monday, I'm gonna try for the afternoon, so that way there's no nighttime stuff. Only reason why I was late tonight was because the game was on, and I might be live during Monday Night Football as well. But I'll definitely be live probably in the afternoon. Oh, you cannot be wearing those. You cannot be wearing those cleats. And you have a good night as well, Ben. Stay blessed, stay safe out there, man. And you go with your Niners. You got to put on some different sneaks, man. You can't wear those regular sneaks. They get you some. You got no J's in here. They got no different kinds of. Get you some. Get you some Jordans or something, man. Get you some Nikes, at least. Yeah, them Nikes look tough. 1 second. Power forward, but my coach makes me run so much, bro. Like, oh, he's like run even as a power forward. That's one thing about basketball. Like, cause I love football. I'll probably be in or tomorrow night. I do cause I'll probably be in or out tomorrow night if I do live cause I got to see if my 49ers keep their hopes. Oh, the Niners playing tomorrow? Man, I'm gonna be watching that. Man, that's one thing about football, man. Football, and you have a good rest of your night as well, Ben. Thank you for letting me know what's going to be the schedule for tomorrow, and I will be watching the Niners game. Go Niners for y'all. Our schedule is already set so far. Set. Yo, what's up with you, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. How's that stream working? How's that day working for you, man? Yo, welcome to the Live Fest celebrations. Okay, hold on 1 second. Yeah, they make you run so much as a daggone basketball. That was the one thing about it. I didn't have to run as much because I was the time I did play was like a center, so I didn't really have to run as much. But for like football, I wasn't with it. Mustafa, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for helping the SR51 Media channel grow. You are greatly appreciated. All right, so we have you built up here with some cleats, arm paint, head paint. Okay, we got you good. Let's see what your rating. Hey, good games. Cowboys were down 21-0. Let me tell you something. I love, anybody will tell you, right? For me, I have been saying since the season started, this is a Cowboys Philadelphia Eagles division. It has been a Cowboys Philadelphia Eagles division since I've been a young kid. I don't have nothing against the Commanders. I don't have nothing against the Giants, but this is our division. We're going to fight it out to the end, and hopefully one of us win. If we don't, probably going to be the Rams. Or something like that, you know. Who I would prefer, myself personally, the 49ers, the Seahawks, out of the NFC, or at the same time, I wouldn't mind seeing Baker Mayfield, because Baker been out there for a while, Vita Vea and them boys. You know, if we don't get it. Out of the AFC, I would say the Raiders with Geno Smith. Geno been in the game for a while, wouldn't mind seeing him get one. It'd be a Cinderella story to see Aaron Rodgers throw his way to a Super Bowl and, you know, run on out the stadium with the Super Bowl trophy in hand. It would definitely secure Mike Tomlin's job for another 20, 30 years. I'm a fan of football, you know, so I can go either way with a lot of teams. I built our team over here trade by trade. Brother, the Steelers ain't even making the playoffs. Hold on 1 second. Mustafa, thank you for them gifts. Thank you for them gifts. Mustafa, welcome to the 51 Dynasty community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Here's the thing, though. You say that the Steelers aren't making the playoffs. And typically, a lot of times, the Steelers do get into a point if, you know, where they go 500 and make the playoffs. It would be weird if the Steelers win the Super Bowl with Aaron after losing him in the two. Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be if Aaron Rodgers goes out there and they win the Super Bowl and everybody's like, oh, my God, Aaron won one before he left. The whole conversation all over the offseason to be Aaron Rodgers, is he the GOAT? You know, is he some sort of, you know, Bill's going to win it all. I feel like at the same time, Josh Allen been knocking at the door for a good amount of years. You know, it could easily be Josh Allen. You know, I feel like Josh Allen could easily climb on there and be, you know, the next Super Bowl champion. I think this is the perfect time to strike while the iron's hot, you know, while the Chiefs are down. I do feel as though that, like, in a way, the Ravens stand in between you with that. You know, I feel like Derrick Henry and all them dudes on that team stand in the way of that. So, no, Drake May's going to take it all. Right now, I'm looking at, like, the way I'm tooling my roster, I'm looking at it like, okay, we got good players, but, you know, who's the young and up-and-coming players? Because we have some years on some of these dudes I'm looking at. Like, we got Marlon Humphrey, who's a 92 cornerback, great cornerback, but also he's about to go into his 10th year. So how long is he going to hold off? Everybody else is pretty young except for Jair Alexander, who we naturally picked up. So that makes me want to say Marlon Humphrey, Ravens is the AFC North. Hey, man, I forgot to tell you, but me and my team won our championship and went 9. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Sep. You went 9-0. Oh, Nick, to explain it to you. So If you go to the Red brand, you'll find footage of me playing with the salary cap on. I think for the past, I've been playing Madden for the past almost 10 years now. For the past 6 or 7, I played with the cap on, but I turned it off because they don't adjust every year for the cap. So, 6 years from now, when Quinyon Mitchell wants $400 million and I can't offer him that, I can't work with it, right? He's 67, right? No, it's just, see, the thing of it is, and I can explain it too, it's in the footage. Just True 2K got the same issues. Just because you don't, just because you had a cap off can't mean you offer anything, Like, I was in a situation last year where remember when Jalen Hurts wanted his contract, before Jalen Hurts signed his contract, right? I offered Jalen Hurts $200. I was so mad. I was 6 years into my franchise, and I offered Jalen Hurts $270-something million, right? And Jalen Hurts said he wanted 200. What do you call it? He said he wanted $290 million, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna give him the 290. I got the salary cap off. Don't you know they literally said this amount exceeds your player cap something? And I took pictures of it. I was glad it was on the Red brand. It was on my website and everything like that. Where I was like, so basically, even though you have the salary cap off, it doesn't mean you can offer anything. Same thing with the force trade. You know how prime example, I think Madden put a patch in, but you know how you could turn a player to a punter, right? And you could trade him for anybody, a random player. You can't do that anymore. Now, if you put a player as a punter, the system recognizes that and it asks for good players. I put Marvin Harrison as a punter. Dude, I had to give them a 3rd round pick and 2 players. How do I have to give a 3rd round pick and 2 players for a 38 punter? But see, that's the thing about it. They probably recognize it and stuff like that. With Jair was more in a way, Jair was more how can I put this? The rookie contracts too, right? But I feel like with Jair, because I understand where he's coming from with the mental health issues. I take that very seriously. I think everybody should, do what they got to do to stay up on their mental health. But one thing I can say is, Nick, welcome to the 51 Dynasty community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group, man. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Bruce, welcome to the 51 Dynasty community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are also appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream as well. The thing of it is, right, I take the mental health thing seriously. Everybody should, take care of their mental health. And I feel like I understand where Jair Alexander's coming from. He was playing for the Ravens. He's a shutdown cornerback. He's very good. They didn't even tell him. Yes, I did play college football. I do have college football 25. If I'm not mistaken, we did win a national title. And I do plan on returning back to it before the season's over. So yes, I do play college football as well. The thing of it is, with Jair Alexander, you're playing for the Ravens. Your family lives in Baltimore. From what I can tell, he played in let's pull up his thing. I think he played in Green Bay for a while, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he played in Green Bay for really his whole career, from 18 to 24, right? Then he goes to Baltimore, has a interception and about a total of 65 tackles, more tackles than he's ever made, right? And then the following year, they trade him to Philadelphia, right? He goes to Philadelphia. He's not in a contract where basically he's locked into making all this money. He has to prove his contract money again, but he knows he's somewhere where if he plays good, he gets his money, but he has to play to prove himself. His family, his kids, people got to think about their kids, their family members that have to get moved. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, no cap, Joker. People have to think about his family members. You got to think about his wife. You got to think, if he's married, you got to think about kids, family members, houses. It can cause depression. It can cause certain things. So I understand a lot of people think with these football players, man, because they got all the money in the world or however money they got that they won't get depressed. They can go through it too. Now, do I feel as though he should have been in a position to, let's say, stick with us? Yes. I feel that there's something that we have to understand. I think that Howie makes good trades, but I think that sometimes, if I could be honest, I think there's a lot of players that don't necessarily report their true intentions to the NFL to exploit rules. Like there's the Kaiser Whites, There's the Miles Jacks. There's the Rashard Evans. Now with Jair Alexander, I don't think that's what it is. I think he's actually. Do you play with? Yeah, I play with the injuries on Cash. Um, I don't think with Jair Alexander that he's, trying to exploit the system or anything. I think it was all a shot. I think for him to get traded in the middle of the season and get traded to Philadelphia, I think he just said, I need some time to get my mental together. I don't even know if I want to play football anymore. He's been playing football for almost 10 years now, so he probably got enough money put up. He probably looking at it like he may not be an announcer, but he might be looking at maybe a podcast or Twitch stream or whatever you want to call it. Some people don't want to play football for 30 and 40 years chasing the Hall of Fame and stuff. So, I was keeping him around as kind of like I feel where you're coming from type player. But if I was to go share by the numbers, because he is, what do you call it? Because he is, what do you call that, dear? Because he is, retired technically in real life this year, there's a possibility that Madden may put a patch through when they do to cause him to retire. So if I was to look, and because I traded him away at one point and I got him back, but now that we have, and also to show you too, so we can get on tape tonight as well, we went from having no picks in this year's draft to having the number 8 pick in this year's draft. So if I wanted to say move him for a cornerback, right? One of my favorite cornerbacks in the NFL is Sauce Gardner. Now I know Jair would not get you Sauce Gardner, but Miles Humphrey may get you Sauce Gardner. Hell, Miles Humphrey and Creed Humphrey may get you Sauce Gardner. But I know, let's start with Jair Alexander. I mean, not Jair Alexander. Let's start with Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey for Sauce Gardner. Okay, how about this? You're not getting my pick. How about Marlon Humphrey and Jair Alexander for Sauce Gardner? He said, who'd you trade for the number 8 pick? I traded away Abdul Carter. I got Abdul Carter. I got Tristan Wirfs. I got Tristan Wirfs and a number 8 pick. What do you think? W trade. I'm thinking Marlon Humphrey, who's 30 years old, right? I'm thinking Jair Alexander, who if they push a patch, if the patch comes through for Jair Alexander to be, yeah, I built the train. We've been making trades, man, since the game came out. With Jair Alexander, if he gets to push through patch to retire, he's gone at the end of the year, right? And then Marlon Humphrey is a very good cornerback, but Marlon is almost 30 years old. Sauce is only 26 years old. So if this goes through, if I like this trade, 2 old corners for a young stud, let's see if it works. Okay, now I like Sauce Gardner. I'm a big fan of Sauce Gardner. I think it's mainly because he talk a lot of crap online, and like I don't know, I be on Twitter. So let me ask you this: what are the Jets looking for? And let me see if I have that. If I have that, I will pull somebody up from the practice squad. I don't have a third. I don't think. I don't want to give him my first, but I don't think I have a third. I only have a fifth. So let me see what they're looking for, and let me see if I have it on the practice squad. They're looking for a free safety. And who am I trading him to get? They're looking for a halfback, a will side linebacker, or a tight end. I have some good people on the. Yeah. Oh yeah, I took all the picks 1 through 7 and was like, man, y'all can keep them things. Now I'm trying to see who on the practice squad is probably not going to get on the field, but at the same time, now the right edge bull right here, he's pretty nice. Let me see. Hall, even though Hall is good, Hall probably will not see the field, and his practice number. Let's see. Who has been in the league almost 3 or 4 years? If you've been in the league the longest, then that means next year. Okay, who's 2? 2 is Jalix Hunt. Jalix is a 75 right edge, and we have a better right edge. Let's see if Jalix Hunt. Let me see. What do he got? 76. Okay, let's see, because we found Jackson. So let's see if Jalix pushes us across the range for Sauce Gardner. That'd be a great pickup too. Legitimate. All trades are done legitimately. Just to let everyone know, all trades are done legitimately. We do not force over here. Only time we force is if we're moving a player to a team that we need a creative player to go to. It's the only time we force anybody. Okay, we do Marlon Humphrey and Jair Alexander, as well as who the hell did I bring up? Hunt. All together for Sauce Gardner. No interest in Hunt. I mean, I'm not giving you that. I didn't have to give up Fusade. I mean, I like Sauce, but then at the same time, let's see if I'm combining two. Let's see. Let's go by the numbers. Never mind. Cause Sauce is still locked into the Jets. That's why he's so hard to move. Give him Ty Robinson. You think Ty Robinson? I think Ty Robinson gonna be pretty nice. Let me see. I think Ty Robinson gonna be pretty nice. Let me see what his numbers looking like. I mean, we got to run on defensive tackle too. Ty Robinson didn't mess around. I mean, Ty Robinson, you can always go. I'm thinking more Landon Jackson, but Landon Jackson the right edge. Oh yeah, Ty Robinson. Let me see. Ty 82 on normal. Block shedding on 89, 90. Speed pretty good. Personality on 50. Likes everything from the team. What's Hall like? Is Hall like everything from the team? Hall like everything too. He won't be close to home, Ohio. Then there's Kaiser. How about this? How about you give him Fusade? Oh no, Fusade's a superstar. Bring in Jack. Give him Jack. Give him Jack. Very good linebacker on the practice squad. They might be able to do something with him. Fusade, that way we don't have to give up Fusade. If I'm calling his name correctly. If I'm not, excuse me. Let's go with Marlon Humphrey, Jair Alexander, and Jack for Sauce Gardner. Yeah, they're driving a hard bargain. They ain't trying to come up off of Sauce. I might got to move on and keep the people I got. Maybe look at somebody a little bit younger. Yeah. I don't want to demolish my practice squad over one person. Let's see. But I do want to move to a better, like another shutdown cornerback. So I'm thinking, got Witherspoon. There's Derek Stingley Jr., who you might be able to trade just straight up Marlon Humphrey for Derek Stingley. Sauce is almost 99. Say give him Ty Robinson. They're looking for a wide receiver, but I can't trade a Mechie because they won't let me trade a Mechie. I have no idea why. I have no valid idea why they won't let me trade a Mechie. Let's see here. They're looking for a tight end wide receiver. Yeah, if I could trade a Mechie, that's a good wide receiver they might have some interest in. Is there any, let me ask you, is there any good free, is that guy, that defensive tackle still out there in free agency? Oh, they picked him up. I should have picked him up, man. If I would have picked that free agent ball up, I might have been able to make it work. See, Jackson's only an 80. His morale has him playing 7 points higher. And that's what has his block shedding and all that sort of stuff up. He's like an 80. So, Let's bring in Jackson. Let's see what we can get from Jackson. He's our highest rated player from the practice squad. Let's see what Jackson does. See what good old Jackson can do. Good old Jackson. Let's do Sauce Gardner. And let's do Marlon Humphrey, Jai Alexander, and Jackson. No interest? Okay, what's the deal? What do you say? So basically everybody I've offered them, they have no interest in. I'll probably have to give them, how about this? Take Jair off and give them Will and see what they say. Give them Fusaid and take Marlon Humphrey off. Give them Fusaid and Marlon Humphrey and see what they say. Fusaid, Marlon Humphrey, and because Marlon Humphrey, it looks like with Marlon Humphrey and Fusaid and Jair Alexander, we're really close. We're like right there. I'm just trying to understand. They need a halfback. I could give him Tank. Tank's not getting a lot of yardage with us. I like Tank though. And then Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is a Philadelphia boy, so he already back up to 85. Close to home, Pennsylvania. He a Philly boy. I don't have any low-rated linemen. I just got the line back together. To give them a pick. I only have a first round pick number 8, and I'm not giving that for no Sauce Gardner. Put Fusaid on there and see if we can get it done. Even with Fusaid on there, they still don't want to come about the pick. Come about the person. Put those 2 picks on there. Alright, we're gonna move on. I like Sauce, but the team, it's one of those like locked in things because Sauce, the trade happened from the Colts like after the season started. Now I could also give him let me see. Who's young? Who's the new young gun? Like who came out of the NFL draft this year? Who's the first rookie? Oh, there's Travis Hunter. Would you be able to step down to say Travis Hunter from Marlon Humphrey? Would y'all be willing to accept that as a trade? Marlon Humphrey for Travis Hunter? No interest in that. 30-year-old for a 23-year-old? What about Jai Alexander as well? Okay. That's some rookie contracts, boy. Marlon Humphrey happy to be here, so hey, let's go to the let's see what the money's looking like for management. I mean re-signs. What we're looking like. Who's gonna come up win? Okay, Quinyon Mitchell wants to come back. Joel wants to come back, and Marvin Harrison wants to come back. It's great. They're all 50-year options. Okay. Who's your captains? I left them as is for the Philadelphia Eagles. I didn't mess with it. If I remember correctly, I traded away some good people, but I didn't trade. I didn't trade too much. I didn't change too much. I think I just put. I think I took AJ's and I put it on myself as a quarterback. And then we gave him Leo Chenal. What are they looking for? A left guard? What's more valuable? Quentin Nelson, let me say. What's more valuable? Quentin Nelson and Leo Chenal. How many years has Quentin Nelson been in the game? 8 years? So you probably get another 4 or 5 years out of him easy. If I wanted to let my young boy behind Vera Tucker start, would you give me Chenal back? It's close. Question of it is, do I value him as much as a lineman? Whoa. Okay. 5th and 7? Nah. Oh, I have that young boy. That's right. I have, what's his name? I have some edge rushers. The boy Jackson. And then, well, we can't send Hunt over there. Let's do Jack. We got Leo Chenal back as a linebacker. That'll help. And then it says cut one person, which we can do. Which basically will have, we got Chenal back as a linebacker. He's hurt right now. And then we got some good amount of linebackers, so we don't have to worry about drafting in the linebacker room. We're down one lineman, but we have a rookie. We have a rookie who we just drafted. If I'm not mistaken, we just drafted him this year. We drafted him 4th round, number 6, and he's already a 79, right? He's probably not going to start right away. I'm not going to put him in a starting position. So 9 times out of 10, the reason why I was able to trade Chenal, number one is because Jalen Hunt is going to be going back down to the practice squad. Jalen Hunt is going to be going back down to the practice squad, which brings us down to, should be about 53. And then also, what's going to be happening is that we are going to be trading 3 players for 3 for 1 for Sauce Gardner. We're going to get younger. We're going to trade away some guys that potentially are a little bit older. We have Chenal. If we have Chenal, we don't need Fusaid. We have other young linebackers. My man's about to be 32 years old. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and trade. We're gonna see who's interested in Fusaid. I think it's like the Jaguars or something like that. They're offering us good people. Offering us Justin Simmons. We're good there. Newbin, Williams. I would say who has really good picks would be like the Browns. The Browns will have really good picks. So how about 1 pick for me, 1 pick for them? 1, 2. How about 1, 3? All right, bro. Gonna have to go a little bit higher than that. Sorry. Bengals. How about 1, 2? How about 1, 3? How about 1, 4? How about 1, 2? Far off. Kyle, welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream, man. All right, 4th. I know the Bengals are interested in him, but or is Minkah Fitzpatrick a Philly ball, or is he just like glad to be here in the sense? Oh, he's a New Jersey boy. Oh, we got to keep him. We can't get rid of the Jersey boy. Grew up in the area, man. Trying to think, because they holding on to Sauce. It's understandable. Sauce is a good player. I'm trying to think who I could give them. We could go, because the cornerbacks are kind of older. All right, let me ask you this. All right, Bruce, you have a good rest of your night, man. Stay blessed, stay safe out there. J. Deeks, Welcome to 51 Dynasty's community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are also appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for the support, Bruce. Who is the first rookie, young, just because they won't trade the regular NFL rookies, but I'm pretty sure that they will trade the new on-the-scene rookies. There's Tre'Davious Ward. Tre'Davious Ward is very nice. Superstar, very nice. Let's see here. First one to pop up. There's Adrian Spriggs on the Titans. Let me see. Adrian Spriggs on the Titans. 86 star. Okay, not exactly what we're looking for. Not necessarily what we're looking for. Pretty good, but not necessarily what we're looking for. Okay. So we can find his name and drop below him. Okay, we got Adrian Spriggs. And then we got, let's see, Adrian Spriggs and oh crap. Adrian Spriggs and I would have fell a little far, but it's good to at least see where we are. Okay. We got Kasim Nolan, who's a superstar. Let's see Kasim on the Seahawks. Kasim Nolan, superstar. 91 man coverage, 78 zone coverage, 84 play recognition, 73 morale overall, motivation and tags. He has head coach win percentage. He lives in Utah. He wants to be close to it, and he wants to be in a big market, which is Seattle. And 1 second. He's a good player. He would be a good player to pick up, especially if you were able to pick him up for, say, Marlon Humphrey. But I feel like with Marlon Humphrey being so younger, that like when you get a player like that, you don't necessarily get rid of him, type thing. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to him. We're actually at 52, right? So you wanted Sauce. They wouldn't give you Sauce. Let's see if you gave him Chanel, because Caleb now starts and it would clear a space. For Sauce Gardner, that's a big ask, but Sauce is a shutdown cornerback. How about we do Marlon Humphrey and Leo Chanel? Okay, we're close. Marlon Humphrey. Who else did I offer him? Marlon Humphrey, Leo Chanel, and where are we at right now if I don't offer him nobody? 1 over? Even? Jeremiah Trout is coming back on his team, so he was just gone so we can get past the week trading. Somebody's getting traded. We got rid of a right guard. So I would say trade him Derek Brown and see if you could pick up Sauce Gardner. And then also do somebody like, say, Marlon Humphrey and see if you could throw a first in there and get their 16 first. Let me guess. You want to keep your first round pick this year. Give me your first next year. Bro, this creates a space for me, so I'm just trying to get a first. It is what it is. So you're saying if I was willing to settle for like a second, I could pick him up. I think that they're putting too much on Sauce, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think they're putting too much on Sauce. He's a great player, but I feel like there's going to be some cornerbacks that's going to come out the draft or trade that are going to work really well. I just need to move one person. How about, because we're going to move these two anyway, and I need Marlon's spot. How about, neither? What if it was Minkah Fitzpatrick for Sauce Gardner? So it'd be closer with Minkah, is what you're saying. Minkah and Marlon is too much. Christian Gonzalez, maybe? I mean, yeah, you could go Christian Gonzalez from the Patriots. Gonzalez at 99, so they might, if they're not willing to, maybe because Sauce is a X factor. I don't know. Let's do Marlon Humphrey just to see where we stand. Okay, then throw Jair Alexander in there as well. Okay. What were y'all looking for? Tight ends, wide receivers, halfbacks. Let's do this. Let's put these two together and just see what would you get offered. Terry McLaurin in the first. Jair Alexander, Jared Verse, and Quentin Judkins in the. I don't think it's worth it. But you do have to clear a person. What I would say, this is just me, I would say use, because cornerbacks are kind of hard to find, linebackers. Where did I send that ball, Vera Tucker? I sent him to the Niners. I'm not worried about it. Oh yeah, Jared Verse is very nice. I just don't want to destroy the Rams team because one of my mods is a Rams fan, and what I'm trying to do is, as the Eagles, I'm trying to trade with AFC teams. So I had Elijah Vera Tucker as my starter, and then I traded him away for something. I forget what I traded him away for. I got something for the Niners. So I traded him away, and I was like, I have Quentin Nelson and Landon Dickerson, so I don't really feel as though I need him like that. Let me see here. Because the young boy I just picked up, he's learning as well. This boy over here, he's not gonna start. See, who I'm really leaning on is the fact that I have Quentin Nelson and Landon Dickerson, and I'm gonna put them either left or right guard, and he's gonna be a backup to them. And then I have Joe Alt behind the right tackle, and then I have Tristan Wirfs behind Jordan Mailata. So we're good line wise. And then I have Tyler Linderbaum and Cam Jurgens. So we're good line wise. It ain't a problem. I just wanted to see if I could pick up Sauce Gardner. And I'm trying to think, okay, because when the season ends, it's harder to pick people up in free agency. I'm trying to think of who Marlon Humphrey and I'd rather hold on to Marlon. I have Roquan too. And then I traded Roquan to, who did I trade Roquan to? I traded Roquan back to the Ravens. Didn't I? Yeah, I traded him back to the Ravens. Manny wanted him back. And then we got Jack Campbell, Greenlaw, Bolton, Core. All right. So, here's the thing about it. This was a great matchup and team to come in here and chill for a while, hang with you guys and talk and hang out. The 2025 Live Fest celebrations continue on. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank you for your diamonds. I want to thank you for your likes. I want to thank you to everyone that joined the community today. Welcome into the community one more time again. Just to let you know, when we normally have streams, I normally stream in the afternoon, and yes, I play games. I don't normally just trade. I put a couple trades in just to see who was going to be where. I'm going to let this roster stick for a little bit. I might poke at it a little bit before the next stream, but I'm not actually going to play a game or anything. I may jump forward a week to see the trades because we are at the bye week. So at most, I'm going to jump forward to the New York game and then leave it there, and then we will play New York on the next stream. My next stream, 9 times out of 10, is going to be tomorrow afternoon to continue the live stream schedule and also to continue having fun with LiveFest. I want to thank everybody for helping me grow in LiveFest. I want to again thank TikTok for letting me be a part of it. I want to thank my management company, Carter Pulse Management. Thank you for supporting me and getting me in this position. And I want to thank everybody for being here, all my mods, all my people as part of the community. You have a blessed, safe rest of your night, and I will see you in the next stream, hopefully tomorrow. Peace.